Welcome back. Welcome back to Raw, Restoring Awesome Warriors. I'm your host, Jackie H. Glad to be back with you one more time to share share my shenanigans with you. I had a good day today. Uh, had a chance to get out. It's kind of breezy out today. It's still hot, but it's not as hot as it's been. So it's been a good day. So here I am. So I'm coming to you today to share with you. I had a thought process. I went to the hospital today to check on my nephew who's in the hospital. God bless him. God is doing some things for him. And I thought about this topic of when the last time have you had a checkup? Okay. Some things that we have that come to light already been there. And what I mean by that, what do you have in your DNA? What are you diagnosed with? If you don't go get checkups, if you don't find out what's going on, how do you know? I deal with a topic a lot of reigning spirits. That's what I call it. But what it is what's in your DNA. What do you have that was passed down to you? There are some things that goes from generation to generation, right? And sometimes because a lot of things go unchecked, not kept up with, it grows and it gets bigger and bigger till after a while it's a problem. So I don't know why this hit me when I went to the hospital. Sometimes things just come out the blue. But I heard my sister-in-law said he's always had heart trouble. And something clicked with me. That's not what he's in there for, but that's something clicked with about life. Sometimes we already know what we have, whatever that is. Some people know they're diabetic. Some people know they have high blood pressure. Some people know that they suffer with mental illness. There's a lot of things we know, but it goes unchecked. Sometimes we're not doing nothing about it. We're diagnosed with something and we don't work on it. It doesn't have to get to the point that is uncontrollable, that is unbearable, but it get there because it goes unchecked and it's nonchalant, right? So in my family, I'm going to talk about my family. I can't talk about your family. You have to look in your family. I'm talking about my family. They probably don't want me to talk about it either, but this is raw. I have to say it because I'm part of it. We deal with a lot in my family, and we have mental illness. We have high blood pressure. We have a lot of diabetics. We have a lot of heart issues, CHF, uh, congestion heart failure. There's things that is passed on in traits. You know how you go to the doctor or you fill out something and they ask you, have your mother had cancer? Have you, it's things that if you see it in one, usually sometimes it's passed down. It don't have to be, but usually sometimes somebody, even if it's a second generation, third generation, somebody will come up with it. Somebody have twins in their family, like a set of twins, it might skip a generation, but it's in that line. So knowing your history, knowing some things is really important. And after knowing, you have to do some checkups. You have to stay on top of it. It's not like someone else, maybe they don't have high blood pressure in their family, whatever. And you know that you have it. You eating all the salt. You got the potato chips that got salt. You got the pork chop. You got the salt sitting on the table, and you just dump it. And you already know, okay, I ain't bothering you. I'm talking to me. And you already know you got a high blood pressure in your family. You know this runs in family. So you got to change. Sometimes you have to change habits, right? But if you don't go get checkup and just let it go, and then you finally go, or something start paining you, or something start happening, and it's at a stage now that you got to get a lot done because it went unchecked. Coming up in my life, in my family history, on my dad's side, there are certain things that we have. A lot of my uncles and aunts and stuff suffer with mental illness, had nervous breakdown. We suffer with anxiety. We worry. It's just a lot. My mom's side, they have diabetes. They suffer with mental illness. These are things. It's nothing to be embarrassed of. It just is, right? So when you marry and hook up, or you have kids, somebody's going to get something. I don't know how that works. Somebody, y'all tell me. But sometimes you can have double because it's on both sides. I came up in a religious home, and this is what I say all the time because everything I talk about is stemmed from my religion that I was in. I was cultivated around that. A lot of things went unchecked because of they believed in not claiming it, or if it was a demon. It, hear me when I say there's a lot of things that could have been helped. But because of your belief system, or because of your in denial of, people didn't get the help they needed. And now it's grown. We adults. That thing done grew from maybe it was just a little seed at the time. Now there's a full blown action that you see now because of something went unchecked. So let me make some illustrations so you can know what I'm talking about today, right? Like I said, we suffer in our family. There's a lot of diabetics. Our eating habits are poor. Whatever that contributed to that disease. Well, it went unchecked because they told us that you are diabetic, right? We didn't even call it diabetes. We called it sugar. Did you check your sugar today? I got sugar. I heard that word after I got older by being a diabetic. That's not what we called it. And then whatever my cousin had, the medicine, he was a pharmacy. Okay, I ain't talking about a real pharmacy. Whatever medicine he had, he would share. Come on, y'all. Come on. I'm speaking because sometimes the things you're dealing with, you didn't go get diagnosed for. Somebody told you, or you're just doing your own thing and you're making things worse, right? Where you can go, God gave man. I thank God for the doctors. I thank God for the therapists. I thank God for the firefighters. I thank God for everything that God gave man to think of, because we are created in His image, and He gave them that ability to study these things. We still going to count on God, but He gave man the ability to study these things. And we go, we won't do what they say. We don't even, some of us don't even go. I've seen situations in my family where there was mental breakdowns, there was anxiety, there was trauma, and nobody went to seek help. I don't know if it was taboo back there, that if you got to go see a psychiatrist, or you got to lay on the couch and be talked to, or talk out whatever is in you so it don't stay down there. We didn't do that. We didn't do that. And a lot of things just kept on piling up on top of each other. You just dealt with it. Where you could have went and got some help. Now, the thing of it is, it wasn't that they didn't believe in the doctor, because they went to the doctors for what they wanted to go to the doctor. When you broke your leg, you went to the doctor. If you're having a baby, you went to the doctor. Yeah, the things that I guess was normal. I don't know. I don't know what they call normal, because if you had a mental breakdown, that was just a demon. To get that devil out of that person. But you didn't have the power to get it out. But so they just suffered all their life, when you could have just got some medicine. You could have got some help. Most of the time it was stress. Most of the time we are workers in our family, especially on my dad's side. They're gonna have something. They're gonna be somebody. If it means staying up 15 hours and don't get no rest, then when you already have something in your bloodline, you need to go to bed. But because of that striving, whatever that was, we did it. And then after a while, you get so tired that, okay, now we have the breakdown. Check what's going on in your family, in your lineage, in your DNA. And let us stop as Black people, Black Americans. I'm speaking to my people right now. Go get a checkup. Go get help for what's going on. We don't have to suffer needlessly on these things. It's nothing embarrassing about mental health. It's serious. There's autism. People are doing studies on it. They're finding out how to cope with it, that they can have a better life. Okay, maybe something happened to me, and I'm that person that can't deal with pressure. Go talk it out. Maybe it's something they can put you on, or maybe it's some kind of activity they can get you to learn how to deal with it. We don't have to run around and mess up everybody else's life with the sickness because we won't go get help. I don't believe in therapists. I don't believe. Okay, all right, okay. I don't know why not. You the same person just come from the doctor. You believed in that. What is the difference? God gave both of them. God gave both of them the knowledge and the education, and the wisdom to help me, to help you. And you won't go? You done had trauma after trauma. Things that happen in your life piled up on, and where did it go? If you didn't talk it out, or express yourself to someone, where did it go? Now you in overload. And there's someone sitting over there that can help you, but I don't believe in that. I'm going to pray to God. Well, God put that knowledge in them. Go sit on that couch. Don't worry about it. Just sit there. Take that bat. No, that's what I had. And they tell you that beat that pillow up, beat that rock, and it's getting the energy, it's getting the anger out of you. And because I'm gonna be a better person, you don't think I would hit that rock? You don't think I would hit that pillow? You don't think I'm gonna sit on that couch? If I'm gonna be better, you don't think I'm gonna stop eating that pork every day and eating fried food that gonna help me? Come on, y'all. I'm talking about when the last time you had a checkup. When the last time you went for what you know is the problem? And I had people say to me, well, as long as it's a Christian counselor, as long as it's that, but I don't care. Go to the Christian counselor, go to the secular counselor, just go somewhere. We gotta get help. I've seen people that want to come talk to me all night long or talk all day long. Come here, come out the back, come off the back row. Let's gather around. We're gonna talk together, right? I'm not an expert. I do the best I can. I went to therapy. I'm suggesting that we go get help. It's okay. Along with praying, along with prayer, along with your fasting, anything else, God has people that He put wisdom in. You know, back in the Bible, Moses had a spirit, and they had people that he was able to give that same spirit to. You feel what I'm saying? God is not down here. He works in man. That spirit works in man. While you sit there, you pray to God and you ask God to guide whoever, guide them. Even when you go to the doctor, guide them. Whatever pills you give me, guide them. Yeah, they give out the wrong pills. They do all that. Okay. Everybody make mistakes. Sometimes the stuff that we on, we don't even have to be on it if we would just change our eating habits, or we would go and get the help. Sometimes you don't even have to get on medication. Sometimes you just need to talk things out. Unforgiveness, all that stuff that's down there. Somebody done something to you 30 years ago. You still hold it. Now you walking around, you mad at everybody. Sometimes it just take a conversation. It just take a conversation. But if you're not willing to do that to help yourself, some things is hereditary. It is. But who said it can't stop with you? Who said it can't stop with me? But if you want to do it your way, okay, that's fine. But I'm telling you, I lost 4 major people in my life that I was engaged in, that I was taking care of, that died on me. They passed. And it wasn't just you went on to be with the Lord. It was the way, right? My mom, I'm bathing her 5 o'clock in the morning. And anyone who experienced breath going out of somebody, or if you have it, you would never forget the sound. I had washed all the front of her, and I was turning her over to wash the back of my mom. And it was like, she was gone. My husband was talking to me up until 12 o'clock in the hospital. 3 o'clock, they pulled the plugs. I'm talking about trauma after trauma, things happening in your life. And you keep saying you all right, and you keep going. Then it was my dad, where I just went home to feed my mom at lunchtime and was coming back to go down to third to his specialty with him. He had to be on dialysis. And they told me about 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock they're gonna take him down. So I ran home to feed my mother just to get a call outside of my mother's house. Your dad has gone. I didn't cry enough. I didn't seek help for nothing. I'm telling you my truth. To sometimes when things came up, I spazzed out on people or something happened and people looking at me like, what's wrong with you? And it took someone to say, you need to go to grieving class. You need to go get checked up. Because that action was all that stuff you got pent down in you. I didn't know. I didn't know. I thought I was handling them very well. I was okay. I was just going to be strong anyway. That's what people made me. You got it. No. Take some time to go get the checkup and get the help. What is reigning? If you got mental illness in your family, you know those symptoms. You know those signs. Sometimes you've been diagnosed with it. What are you doing? You can't just stop taking your medicine. You can't just do that. You can't just do certain things. You can't afford to be stressed out. And those of you who are taking care of these people or know about it, you can't stress them out. Anxiety is a real thing. It's real. There's people get so high in anxiety attack that it kills them. It's serious, y'all. I decided just to talk about it. I don't know what clicked at the hospital with me looking at people. I want to know how long you've been in that condition. How long you've been in that condition. What do you know about your DNA? What's in your bloodline? These things are important, and sometimes we wait too late to go get the checkup. We wait too late to go get the checkup. What is it going to cost to take your time to go see about you? Somebody needs you, counting on you, and we just letting stuff go until it get all the way up here, and then it's too late. Now we got to do 35 things when we could only just did 2 if we did caught it in time. That's a lot of people losing life over because they're not getting checkup, and then by the time they go get the checkup, it's in full bloom. Come on, ladies. Come on, men. Go get the checkup. What's going on in your family? You see your kids doing certain things and acting a certain way. You can be in denial if you want to. Don't wait till it's too late. It's okay. There's help for every situation. But if you're not dealing with it, some people don't deal with things too good. I get it. I had to deal with a lot. Sometimes you don't want to admit and don't want to be in that situation. You don't want to think that you got a problem with worryation. You don't want to think, but you keep worrying about everything and everything is a problem. After a while, you send your blood pressure up, and then that calls for a stroke. Hear me. When was the last time you had a checkup on anything? Even unforgiveness. People do things to you. I can't get over it, baby. And all that stuff just built up. Where's it going? I done prayed 15 times to God to take it. What's your activity? That's the thing. We pray and then we just don't go do anything. Sometimes there's some things we can't do no more. It's up to God. We need a miracle. But there is things that after you get up off of your knees, what is your work ethic to the issue? I pray to God about my diabetes. I'm just using that for example. I got 35, 40 people praying for the same thing. and they don't know what I'm doing is hurting me, sometimes you got to ask the question, what am I praying for? Ask that person exactly what you want me to pray for. Because if it's something that we can help, we can do on our own, we're the fault for why we're in the situation we're in, ask. There's no wrong. There's nothing wrong with praying. It's nothing wrong with praying. There's nothing wrong with helping somebody. But sometimes you got to ask the question, what exactly is going on? So I told him, well, Jackie, how are you eating? What are you eating? What you doing about that? I need you to pray because my home is really in array. What's 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 going on? Well, sometimes you got to move. Sometimes you got to separate. Sometimes things you can do in the meantime until God answers. It's things to. I'm being real serious right now. I'm being real serious right now. Sometimes people have lost their lives because they didn't have answers that could have saved them. Because if you would have known, somebody could have helped you, or if you would have talked, somebody could have helped you. I don't trust God no more because my mother died, or he took my friend, and God get the blame for something that we could have done. I'm not saying this to be for. I lost people in my life that was important to me, but I know what they did. So I'm coming real to you. This is raw as I can get. I lost my mother. It can't get no tougher than that. But I seen what my mother did when we told her to stop with the ice cream. If I didn't get it, she'll call one of my cousins or somebody else to go get it. What you gonna do? When the last time you had to check up and you did what they told you? You gotta follow the orders. You gotta follow. Some people, it's not their fault, but most of the time, it's something we can do. I keep talking about domestic violence. I talk about a lot of things because I dealt with that. I'm not talking about dealing with man. I've dealt with that. I still get threatened things right now in my life for mistakes that I made. I'm just talking to you. When the last time you had a checkup? Sometimes you got to check what you're doing. You meeting the wrong people. You associated with the wrong thing. You know, you ain't ask no questions, and you wind up with somebody in your house. You can't get them out. All that come up under. What did you talk about? I got you praying, but I'm not telling you what's going on. Because sometimes one thing I need to say, you know what? You need to run for your life. You need to get a restrainer or whatever that is. Let's talk about it, family. I'm talking about my family. I'm talking about what we have in our. Sometimes, yeah, that runs in a lot of people's family because I see my mother do it. I see my father do it. I see uncle do it. You know, we got things. If that was an alcoholic, this was an alcoholic. It runs runs down. My mother ain't never had a good husband, so now this is what I'm used to. So now my husband is doing the same thing, or your boyfriend's doing. It runs down. But you got to check it up. You got to check on it. You got to sit down and do the necessary thing to get your healing. I saw a lot of cases. I see a lot of cases daily that sometimes it's just making adjustments. Nobody wants to be schizophrenic. Nobody wants even that to be named on them. Okay. But if you bipolar, okay. Who I know you don't want that name. That don't sound cute. But if that was diagnosed, what are we gonna do about it? What are we gonna do about it? Okay, it is what it is. They got some medicine or they got something that can help you to deal with it. Let's check into it. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not making light of things. There are some things that's embarrassing. People don't even want to talk about. I get it. I get it. But you still got to go get checked up. My husband was scared to go get checked up. He said that when his father went in the hospital, he went in for one thing, and everything started going downhill since that. So he didn't go get checked up. He didn't trust the doctors. I get it. A lot of complications, though. A lot of things happen. Somebody suffered. Jackie H here today on Raw. What's in your DNA? What's in your line? What's going on that you haven't dealt with and checked up on and got help for? Those of you who don't like therapists, those of you who don't think it's necessary, you don't think it's worth going to the doctor, you don't think it's worth talking about, everything is just everything. Oh well. No. You can have a better quality of life. Do the checkup and follow the prescription. Follow the order that they give you. And you keep check up on them. If the medicine too strong or whatever it is, be about your business. Be about it. Yeah. We living healthy. 2026. We going for it. We don't have to be in this state. Right? Got me? It's all but love. It's all love. I got so much on my heart to talk about. I'm just going to share and hope that something will hit and something that you will hear that will help you. Just something. If you're going through a lot of things and you just pushing it down, it's somewhere. I remember when I had my first real cry. I'm talking about that cry that comes from down inside. 4 people passed in my life. If I cried a little bit, it was a little, I was devastated. But I got a chance to cry. Then I found out tears are good. The tears is shedding off something. Do the checkup. Whatever you need. You ask God to give you wisdom and trust the wisdom that He gave others. Trust somebody. Just like you trust that doctor for some things, trust that therapist. Trust a friend or somebody. Everybody is not on the up. I get that. Doctors make mistakes. I get that. All that. We make mistakes. We get that too. But don't let things just go until it's up here. Deal with it. Check up on yourself. All right? That's good? All right. I love y'all. Until next time. Check up on yourself and check up on others. Ask them, did they get checked up? You know some of the conditions some of these people have and they just walk around and doing nothing. You see them about to explode. You see them about to check out. Ask them. You might have to walk along with them and take them there. Whatever it is. Don't worry about it. They're going to give you a hard time. They're going to come up with a reason why they all right. You know what's in your heart. Walk right up, walk them that way. All right. So when they want to walk this way, you turn them around and you say the signs is pointing this way for the help. Yeah, we ain't going that way. Yeah. You don't have to drink yourself away. You don't have to booze yourself away. You don't have to smoke your life away. Let's deal with it. Let's deal with the issue. Allow somebody to come in. And then you send it up to God and say, God, I'm doing this, but you make sure, God, that you cover me. Yeah. Cover me. Because I'm going to trust that you gave them the knowledge to help me. All right? You don't have to be on medication. A lot of people don't like to take medicine or whatever that is. But if you need to take medicine for a while to calm down, okay, take the medicine. Take the pill. All right? Take it. Go to the health store. Look up on, if you just want to be healthy, and you just want some vitamins or with something to help the same problem, okay, well, go look at it, but do something. Right? Let's do something. Let's not keep talking about it. Life is short. We want to live. You got something to live for. Do the checkup. I love y'all. I talk to you next week. God bless. Have a nice weekend.